Okay, so it's somehow triggered with a loud noise there. Has to be louder. Did your father seem different from or troubled in any way? Let me think. No. Oh, there was one unusual thing. There was. Yes, a shriek emanated from within my father's quarters. A shriek. After which I witnessed him bolt outside, his countenance drained of its usual color. He screamed and he was looking pale. Please add this to testimony. What do you suppose happened? Don't know. I know not. Perhaps he had a bad dream. Maybe it was a nightmare about being raked over the coal for the queen. Seriously? Your point? It seems our young lawyer here wishes to hasten his journey to the Twilight Realm. Get to the point, Apollo. Sorry, that was rude of me. Yeah. Does the defense believe the witness's last statement to be important or not? I believe it is. I would like the witness to add it to your testimony. My father let out a scream. The scream came dashing out of the room, his face pale. Good and loud. Hold it! Spraying it so much. It's supposed to work. Alright. Hold it! And setting it to high pitched. Maybe in range of the mic. Objection! Response to any of that noise? Hold it! Hold it! It's not responding. Is it broken or something? I know to take care of my stuff. I haven't dropped it or anything. Maybe the mic isn't responsive. Use the mic. Those stupid headphones. Alright. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Not working. I said, hold it! It's not working. I should just tap the stinking hold it bar. And the tap this is off. Maybe I should adjust the options. Wait, how do I go into options? Oh, there we go. Power music, sound effects. I think I can adjust this a bit more. Cutscene subtitles. Screen shaking on consultation. What's that do? No, leave the defaults as they are. Skip read. Let's maximize that a bit. Applied. And change the effects, but let me hold it closer in range and Hold it! It's not working still. How the heck is it? Hold it! Where's the sound supposed to go into? Hold it! And yeah, and sorry, just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Last try. Oh, now it works. And what do you think he's? And why do you think he's screaming? Man, this sound reception is harder than 2DS. He screamed. Was he surprised by someone who didn't belong there? Did anyone else comment? I did not see anyone else. It's my father. That last statement was seriously lacking in conviction. Should I press her on? Press her on this? Third option. Harshly, nicely, softly more. Because, oh, if the game says so. You can't literally, softly, harshly. Slam! A benevolence! Let's have some details, the more the better. Details, you say? It's a really good thing. Yes, for example, are you sure you didn't see anyone in the world that resident before 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m.? Well, is that yes or no? Oh, whirlwind! Whirlwind devil! I've been gazing upon this curtain since about 2 yesterday. Yet I saw none other than my father. 2? Wait a minute. Oh, if only I had stopped and then... Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I think you stuck a no, or rather, obliterated one. Maybe I pushed a little too hard. Well, still, that last statement seemed a little off somehow. Was that the wrong one? So you didn't see him except your father in the courtyard after 2 p.m., huh? Please add that to your testimony, Your Benevolence. In the courtyard since about 2 p.m. Father was the one I saw. The fourth statement. Present I statement of 4 p.m. Alleged. Alleged statement. Objection! 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 Here it is. Objection! Objection! Hold it! Objection! Objection! Oh, that's... There we go. Well, so it's the top one. Your Benevolence. You're covering someone, aren't you? At the top. Huh? But no, I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, Rifa, but you're not gonna like this. Oh, here it comes. Well, the thing is, I have a statement here that you might find interesting. Is that the right statement? Believed. It's from a witness who claims that around 2 p.m. his dog got loose and ran to the palace courtyard. That's when the little fellow stole his hat from someone. Ha! That's Nina's hat. I mean, nothing! Never mind. Too late. A little late for that, don't you think? You fool of a daughter. It seems the princess made a blunder. So let me get this straight. This is Nana's hat, which means she had to have been in the royal residence around 2. If so, you have to have seen Nana somewhere after 2 p.m. yesterday. No! Gotcha! Please, tell what you really saw. Fine. It's as you say, Hornhead. I saw Nana, and I saw that dingbat dog steal her hat for her in front of my father's residence. I knew it. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Because my mother told me not to. Yeah, Queen got and everything for that. What? Would you care to explain yourself, Your Eminence? I requested she would hold saw and information phrased of no relevance to this case. Objection! I think not. It is relevant. You don't get this. It's self-insolence. It earned it. The reason I'll bucket you. Disagree, then prove it that is irrelevant. It is relevant to this case at hand. Prove it? Oh, I will. Since they went twice. Benevolence, please tell us everything you witnessed when you saw Nana. Alright. I saw that dingbat dog attack Nana. I ran to help. This is the mic here, I think. I reached my second floor veranda down to the courtyard. Wait. That means that while you were coming down, you took your eyes off of the courtyard. So she didn't see what happened. But only for a moment. Slam! This is crucial. This is a crucial testimony. If you took your eyes off the courtyard, someone else could have entered the tomb without you knowing. That's right. That's right. Ah! Gotcha again! Your Benevolence, are you sure no one else was there? Oh, yes. She's hesitating again. She's having something again. Not good. Time to pry. What about Nana? Were you able to help her? When I got down to the courtyard, Nana she was gone. Gone? Yes. I never saw her again after that. Never saw her? Wait, what are you talking about? Any ideas what happened? So she just left? That dingbat dog must have gobbled her up. Dogs don't eat people! I seriously doubt that. Yeah. But how could Nana simply disappear while Rafe wasn't looking? Rafe must know something else. The only question is what? What shadow was in the corridor where Nana disappeared to? Why disappeared? Where she disappeared to, not why. Do you have any idea where Nana disappeared to? What do you mean, where? Well, during the time you took your eyes off the courtyard, someone could have headed into the tomb, and it just happens that Nana disappeared right at that moment. So she might be a suspect. No! Yes. Wait, you think Nana has something to do with the murder? I don't think we can rule that out, but let's not sugarcoat it. It sounds like something had kept Nana occupied since early that morning. Plus, she was seen right before the murder and then seemed to vanish into thin air. She wouldn't just vanish. You're right. But since she's Rafa's attendant, she could come and go as she pleased within the palace grounds. Could Rafa's attendant really be the killer? Hope not. But that would mean... Yeah. First my father, now Nana. I don't like where this is going. These were the people I trusted most. How could this be? Objection! This is irrelevant! Do not heed their lies. Lawyers are foul breed, quick to claim that a third party is to blame for a crime. That's where you're wrong. Nana did not enter the tomb. That much is certain. What? How can you be so sure? And Nana's hat was stolen. That crazed curse spilled on an urn full of water upon my husband's doorstep. Is that not right, Rafa? It's only for a conjecture. Yes, yes it is. Flashback. While that dingbat dog was tugging at Nana's hat, it tipped over the urn. The bottoms of her shoes would have been soaked with water. There would have been footprints. If she had truly headed into the tomb with wet shoes, she would have left shoe prints or footprints. I don't know. Ah, they're right. The only shoe prints she found belonged to my husband Inga. Ouch, huh? Then, looks like we goofed up Apollo. That's right, and never did go into the tomb that day. Instead, she entered my husband's private quarters. How would you know that? It's quite simple. Flashback. Shoe prints were discovered in Inga's private quarters. Shoe prints that belonged to Nana. That's right, Edgeworth and I did see some shoe prints in there. Phoenix can vouch for that. Though it's not helping the case much. Slam! Now, do you understand your position? Nana could not possibly have gone to the tomb, and that supposed third person at the crime scene is but a figment of your imagination. My black lawyer's deduction. I'll hail the genius that is Her Eminence, Queen Gar. Bow before glory. Witness leader, lawyer. Oh God! Could those guys fanboy any harder? I know, right? Anyway, focus. But is it really true that Nana not go into the tomb? Excuse me, but Phoenix, Mr. Wright? Your benevolence? What time was it when your dog attacked Nana? Good question. I believe it was around 2:15 p.m. That's 15 minutes before. I see. Paul, if Nana entered Inga's private quarters at around 2:15 p.m. and Inga came racing out at around 2:30 p.m., pale-faced and screaming, then I know what you're getting at. That's right. Yes, that might explain the scream. Would the defense please share their theory regarding justice administering the scream? We don't leave us in the dark. Certainly, Your Majesty. Administering the scream because he had a bad dream, he saw a ghost. He was attacked by Nana. Maybe he was attacked by Nana. This would make the justice minister's private quarters the real scene of the crime. Objection! That's ludicrous! Regency no bound. The minister's body was found in the tomb. Or are you suggesting that the body was moved? Maybe it was. Do I think the minister was moved in his private quarters? I think the possibility. Either option. So it doesn't really matter. Moved from his private quarters. I think the possibility exists. Alright, let's go with that. Considering the fact that the body was found in the tomb, I say there is a possibility. What utter nonsense. We've been watching the courtyard. Yet you would suggest that someone could have transported the body unnoticed? It's possible. People do this stuff all the time. You have a point there. Ouch. So, just, in that case, I'd say there's no way the body was moved. Okay, so after all, an awful lot of blood in the tomb. So that was pointless. I understand the scream was in reaction to Nana's attack. But Inga died in the tomb. We need to explain how those two realities could collide. How are we supposed to do that? Wait. I think I have an idea. Think Apollo. Oh, maybe. Fill us in, Apollo. Maybe where he was stabbed at and where he died were two completely different locations. What do you mean, Apollo? Two different locations? Just, let's look at this as simply as possible. If the minister's body wasn't moved, he might have been stabbed by Nana in his private quarters, but then died in the tomb. Died in the tomb. Care to explain? I see. The judge gets it. On the one hand, that seems plausible, but on the other, it seems decidedly implausible. Care to explain yourself? Professor Mahi, what is that fool babbling on about now? Is it a riddle from one of those fortune cookies Americans seem so fond of? We're from Japan. Well, they're from Japan. perhaps, but I believe he himself does not know what he means to say. Well, Phoenix is originally from Japan. In all likelihood, it was a poor attempt to confuse him. We should simply ignore him. Objection! You're wrong! I wasn't finished yet, so hold off on the analysis with you. Yeah, he's just getting started. The autopsy report never stated that the minister's death was instantaneous, so he could have conceivably moved from one place to another after being stabbed. Ah! Are you suggesting he ran all the way to the tomb with a knife sticking out of his back? That's crazy! It sounds crazy, but... Well, yes, that's the gist of it. You do realize it sounds crazy, right, Apollo? In short, Minister Inga saw Nana with a knife, let out a scream, and when he turned his back to flee, the deed was done, and that's when he was stabbed from behind. Therefore, well, your majesty, does my theory hold water? Such incense, you fool! How dare you bore me like this? What? It's just conjecture, no motive. You are a humorless moron, spewing an endless stream of unamusing drivel. I wasn't trying to be funny, Your Eminence. Regardless, prosecutor, enlighten this ignorant clown lawyer's clothing. Your Eminence. Not this again. Hey! Seriously, Dad? Naida? You dull, slow-witted, putrid-minded lawyer. Perhaps you would be too stupid to notice you have been stabbed in the back. But a normal person would have noticed due to the excruciating pain. Now hold on! He's not done. Silence! Allow me to teach you the meaning of pain. Please stop! Leia has a point. Normally, most people would notice a dagger in their back. Ow, yeah, I guess I thought someone could ignore pain like this. Still, in this case, it's the word normally that we should emphasize. But the minister was normal. To look at the court record. Right. There must be something that explains this. There's a reason Inga didn't feel any pain. Wait. In the defense, some evidence proving just that. Very well, then. Please present your evidence. Why did Justice Minister Inga notice that he had been stabbed? Take that! It works, yes! Those are my father's painkiller shots! So this is the top part. Speakers actually this is the microphone. The defense will explain the significance of this evidence. Now, Minister Inga suffered from terrible back pain, so he often injected himself with these. We were told that one shot in the back would make all this pain go away, so that means it would numb his back. With this, it's easy to explain what happened. Don't tell me you didn't know about these, Your Eminence. You cannot mean, aha! He seems to be surprised, but Minister Inga was stabbed in his back, close to where he would usually inject his painkiller. Therefore, it's entirely possible that he hadn't noticed that he had been stabbed. What? What's this? Of course. How is that possible? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I think it does. The outrage. Peace. I want peace. And then, are you suggesting Justice Minister Inga really ran off with a knife protruding from his back? I am, Your Majesty. So then, when I saw my father, he had a knife sticking out of him. I mean, with that cape of his, I couldn't see his back very well. Yes, the knife was there. It was just plunged in so deep you didn't notice it under the cape. Therefore, when you saw your father, he was already dead. Murdered by Naida in his private quarters. Pakunka! Peace? Holy mother of crime. Are we dealing with him? The living dead here? Well, technically, he wasn't dead yet. I know it's hard to believe. This is a possible sequence of events. And once Minister Inga arrived at the tomb, he could have removed the knife and dropped it from blood loss. Night I killed my father? There must be some mistake. The defense like to call Naya to the stand, but we don't know where objection. Seek to drag an innocent woman, this old woman, to stand with no proof whatsoever? Such insolence! Well, there is no real proof. Uh-oh, yeah. We don't have any proof that she did do it. Didn't think that. The street is over. What a tangle and expedient lies you weave. Trats. I can no longer tell facts from fiction. Who or what shall I believe in now? I'm sorry if all I've done is confuse you and that's just conjecture at this point. But I have a sneaking suspicion Nate is involved in this case one way or another. And her whereabouts currently are unknown, which is making it more suspicious. Just when I thought we'd blown this case wide open, another brick wall interrupts us. There's no turning back now. You fool of a lawyer. I know why you are so desperate to prove this accused is innocent. You do. Because of Dorke, because he faced the public execution of proven guilty, but then they will suffer the same fate as well. As shall you under the stipulations of the Defense Ability Act. From the moment you accepted this case, you had no choice but to fight for your lives. No. The simple fact is I've always believed that Durkee is innocent. Bah! Still you cling to your pretense? What a fool. Very well, I shall offer you a bargain. If you would admit that the accused is guilty right here, right now, you will be spared. I shall overlook your crime of abetting him, and you will not be subject to execution. What? So you want me to to look the other way and have Durkee die? Is this some sort of joke? Far from it. As queen, I have the power to grant pardons, even to criminals like you. But if he did that, he'd never be able to look Durkee in the face again. And with the wave of my hand, I could even reduce the severity of a sentence. Perhaps even for Durkee, should you believe you'd be willing to cooperate, like hell he would. She wasn't kidding when she said that she's the law here. But to flaunt that power in our faces like that, that's just wrong, and she won't hold her end of the bargain. Forget all that has transpired in our kingdom and return to your own country in peace. Well, will you abandon your defense of accusing and accept my generous offer? If I don't take this deal, we'll be executed along with Durkee if he's found guilty. But if you do take it, we have to look the other way and Durkee is gonna die either way. What should I do? That would result in a game over, so I'm not doing that. Continue the defense. Nice try, Gon. But it looks like you don't know what justice is made of. That's right, Apollo. We won't kowtow to threats like you. Your Eminence, in the words of Tsunami, we won't be intimidated by criminal threats. Your Eminence. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I can't back down now. I don't want to drag you into this, so he's with you all the way. I'm with you, Apollo, to the bitter end if need be. And while I can't say I'm used to it, this isn't exactly my first rodeo, that's right. He's been at this for, 15 years now? 16 years? Flashback. He's been through a couple trials in this country. He'll be given the death penalty too. Maybe. Even knowing that you still want to defend me? I don't know what happened in the past. But it looks like everyone in this country considers lawyers to be liars. Because one bad incident can really turn things around for you. So I can understand if you don't believe me. But I still believe in you and your innocence. So all I have to do is keep believing and find the truth. That's all there is to it. Flashback over. believe in the client's innocence and find the truth, so keep on fighting, Paul. You'll hear no objection from me. You nincompoops! You'll die if you lose the case. Why would you even entertain the notion of continuing? I believe that Durkee is innocent. That's why. And besides, Charles is to give the truth a chance to get out in the open. You can't give up just because you're afraid of some punishment. Even if that punishment is death, does that not frighten you, Hornhead? Who wouldn't be scared? I mean, just thinking about it. But makes me weak in the knees, to be honest. But as a lawyer, I have a duty to protect my clients. I can't just abandon that. That's true. A duty you're willing to die for? Having second thoughts, Rafe, and yet I haven't done anything like that. Duty. It's a heavy burden, alright. Rafe looks like she's really struggling. Flashback. Maya. Your benevolence. As crown princess, you are destined to rule this kingdom one day. Maya's words. That means there will be many things that you will almost determine. Things like how to keep your people happy and what is true and what is false. And most importantly, what role you must play therein. Wait for that utter silence. I wonder if I am even up to the task. Flashback over. I was playing important roles. It is no surprise, considering the torrent of painful truths she's had to face. Yeah. Very well. Ahem, the judge. Very well then. If the defense is prepared to face the death sentence under the Defense Capability Act, then I see no reason not to continue with the proceedings. But I must admit, I see no grounds for doubting the accused's guilt. Not yet. Unless the defense has further evidence of an indicated different suspect. Actually, we do. Think about it, Paul. Do we have anything like that? Yes, we do. Well, lawyer, do you have any new evidence you would care to present? Plenty, or shall I have the execution start his preparations? Hold your horses. She thinks I can't do this. She's got another thing coming. But first and foremost, I have something serious thing to do. The new evidence indicating, I say, any different suspect. First option was continue. Second option. So, yeah, I should have doesn't exist twice. He does not exist this time. We don't have any evidence. The evidence does not exist at this time. Just as I thought. I was so hoping you'd present meaningless evidence and allow me to claim your head. Glad you didn't walk head first into that one again, then. So, what now, Paul? Well, unless we can prove that Nanya killed Inga, this trial is over, and so are we. Yeah, unless, isn't there still a way to get the proof we need? Even without evidence? Ah, a key means of obtaining a testimony hearing crime. Key means... Wait, are you actually suggesting that's right? It certainly won't be easy, but it's worth a try. Lisa Padma. Present a person as we wait for herself, Your Majesty. A crucial step in uncovering the truth behind this case has yet to been taken in this trial. The divine seance. Divination seance. That's right, Rafe hasn't done it yet. Well, she tried it, but she was only... I'm positive I can back up our claim with this one step. You mean you will be able to prove that Nina killed Justice Minister Inga? And how do you propose to do that? With the help of a certain someone, if she's willing to cooperate. You need help? From someone? Yes.